What's going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's mostly going to be an order pull video. I'm also going to show you a few things that I'm getting ready for my antique booth, including this guy right here. I just did this morning, so we just have like a little business card holder, and I have basically like $5 to $10 auto cards, lower auto cards. Those are going to go in the glass actually it's probably like the front part of the antique mall, not actually my booth, because these are very small and pocketable items. They're not super valuable, but the owner, I think, just kind of wants to keep them behind glass so that nobody is tempted to steal them. I also found these yesterday while I was going through some more stuff from that hockey card, baseball card buy. This is a Cito Gaston auto here, Frozen Pond. We have a Jesse Barfield also. No C of A or anything on this one. This one has also got the Frozen Pond C of A, Sean Green. I'm going to keep these three for myself. We also found some interesting ones, including Donald Trump and Ted Nugent signed, Soup Nazi, No Soup for You from Seinfeld, and what else was another pop culture? Well, there's a bunch of pop culture ones, but you know, those were some of the more funny ones. And then there was stuff like Gordie Howe and whatever. So I got a bunch of 8x10s that I've got listed online, and then a bunch more that I've put in my booth that are sort of lower value ones. Anyway, let's jump out to the shed and we're going to pull some orders. Made an eBay sale, and this is a vintage pair of Minnie Mouse slippers from the 70s. I paid about $1 for these at a mom and pop thrift store in I don't know where, USA. Coming home from, I think we had a road trip and we were in Philadelphia coming back to Ontario, and we stopped at a random thrift store, and this is the same place I got the My Chemical Romance jacket from, if you guys remember seeing me sell that. But these Minnie Mouse slippers, I listed them for $22 USD, accepted a best offer of, I'll throw it up, I think about $17 or something like that. I've had them for a while. I think they're super cool, and they're definitely old and need the right person to love them again. They're in great shape. They still have the original stickers on the bottom. I'd say they were basically never been worn, if I was gonna guess. But yeah, super old, super cool. 17 bucks. Like I said, I paid about $1 US for these on a road trip. Let's get these guys out. Got a quick jersey sale on eBay, and I actually picked this jersey up at the Goodwill, my local Goodwill, for about $8. It's a Corona Extra jersey. I paid, like I said, about $8. We got $39.99 USD, which is about $56 roughly. It's in great shape. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they'll mark jerseys up. This one, I think, because it's just sort of like a fun beer jersey, they just threw it in with like the regular button-up shirts and stuff like that. $8 into $39.99 USD. Really quick flip. Sold a hockey card on eBay. Ron Francis. This one is a Artifacts Treasure swatches. Okay, so it's got a couple different pieces of jersey on this one. $9 USD, about 12 Canadian plus shipping. Okay, I'm still charging $5 USD for shipping. I'm typically bringing just these out of the house. I have not left them out here at all, any hockey cards whatsoever. Just as they sell, I'll throw them in the drawer for the order pull. But yeah, I've been keeping these in a little box in the house, the ones I have listed. Actually, I'll try to take a little video. I actually feel like Dexter sometimes. You can just run your fingers over the slides, you know, the Dexter blood slides. That's what it reminds me of, although they're just hockey cards, obviously, in top loaders. But yeah, it gives me some Dexter vibes. Happy with the sale. Let's get this guy out of here. Gonna jump over to Poshmark.com. Remember picking this one up. Bullet for my Valentine. All hoodies that day were $5 at this particular Salvation Army. Gravity, size large. I actually got a personal one for my wife that day, a Beartooth one. We love Beartooth in this house anyway. Bullet for my Valentine right there, $30 USD. Like I said, $5 buy cost Canadian. That's a pretty good flip. It took a while. I feel like I picked this up maybe between 6 to 8 months ago. But yeah, still happy with the flip. Sold a pair of Hunter boots on Poshmark.com. $34 USD for these ones. They're like a Chelsea style boot, an ankle rain boots, okay? I listed mine with sort of like the regular comps for the same boot without the fancy design, okay? There are some listed super, super high. If you look this design up, some people are asking crazy money. They might eventually get it. Look, I just went with the ones that are selling, and I put it in that price range, and mine sold pretty quickly. Really happy with the flip. I picked these up also, I should mention, pretty cheap at Goodwill. I think they were just regular Goodwill price, so about $7, between $7 to $8 I paid for these boots roughly. But yeah, happy with the flip. I would pick them up again for sure. Sold a Blu-ray on eBay, and it's Coraline 3D version. Okay, this one's got a cool like little pop up here. It pops open. Listed it for $29.99, got $25 USD plus shipping. Once again, charging $5 USD for shipping. It's down here. This came from my buddy who gave me all the DVDs and Blu-rays for free. Okay. He essentially was going to donate them, and he said, like, hey, do you think you'd want these? Are they worth anything? There's a good amount of them in here that were actually worth some good money. So we did take those and list them on eBay. $25 USD for this guy. Zero buy cost. Let's get it out. Sold a soccer jersey on Poshmark.com. Okay, $17 USD. This is an Umbro jersey. England football team, a Rooney jersey, youth. This is the only youth jersey I got from that soccer jersey buy. Most of them were men's and women's. Smaller sizes, but there was one youth, and this is it right here. Youth jerseys never sell for the same amount as an adult jersey. In my experience, that's typically the case. But yeah, $17 USD for this one. Let's get it out. It is the very next day, and we made a hat sale on eBay. We're going to continue to pull orders. This is a Chicago White Sox Victoria's Secret collab hat. Pink, I guess. Pink by Victoria's Secret, although there's no pink on this hat. It's very sparkly with the sequins on it. We listed it for $20 USD, accepted a best offer of $18 USD plus shipping on the site. Not too bad. We're going to get it in a low box, and we're going to get this guy out. Sold a youth hockey jersey on eBay, one of the Fanatics ones. Okay, $39.99 USD for this Phoenix Coyotes Fanatics jerseys, youth size XL. Once again, paid about $9.99 Canadian for this guy. Flipping that into about $57 Canadian or $39.99 USD. Here it is right here. I think I might have another one of these that I just took to my booth. So next time I go there, I'll probably take one back out of the booth, list it back online. And, you know, hopefully I haven't sold any of the booth yet still. I have listed them or priced them a little lower there, $40 Canadian. I'm just thinking maybe I can move some cheaper before Christmas. Haven't sold any yet, but we sold another one here online for, like I said, $39.99 USD. We sold a used hat on eBay. It's this Tommy Hilfiger dad hat. Okay, $14.99 we had it listed for, and we accepted an offer, I think, of $13 and change. I'll throw up on screen. I did leave it out on top as we were just digging around in this bin not too long ago. I had this at my booth in the $5 hat bin, and when I took a bunch of hats out of it, this was one, and I have a duplicate of this one in, like, I think like not quite gray, maybe like a beige color that I also kept. But yeah, this one did wind up selling, like I said, for about $13 and change plus shipping. Let's get this guy out. We sold a hockey card, and I had to kind of look this guy up. Jordan Kyrou, I think is how you pronounce it. I was watching some highlights. It looks like potentially at some point he played for the Blues, but in 2016 he was on Team Canada. I think this was probably for the juniors. So I have, probably says in here, yeah, Canada Juniors right here. So I have an auto card with the patch. This one is 103 of 199. So on this particular one, we got $20 USD. I think that's pretty fair. I think I had it listed a little higher. That was an offer that I accepted, but we're going to get this guy out. We sold a baseball card on eBay. It's right here. It is a Joe Jackson Hall of Fame 2021 card. It's Casey, like right here, 16 of 25 if that came through. Sometimes it's a little blurry when you get that close in the camera, but this I listed $24.99. It sold right away, and somebody said, hey, I thought this was the 2022 card. Can you please cancel it? I canceled it. It sold right away again. Makes me think that I listed this too low. I had a hard time finding this exact card listed anywhere, actually. Even went on Terapeak, or now it's eBay research tool. I couldn't find it sold on there. I didn't look outside of eBay. I probably could have tried to figure out what value it is outside of eBay, but I only want to spend so much time on these cards. So I listed it for what I thought was a reasonable one that sold, different player, but like same price, and it sold right away. Some of them are listed higher. You know, I'm okay with the sale either way. If you can find this card or a value of this card somewhere out there that I'm not looking, let me know. You know, I'm not going to be upset about it either way. Still happy with the sale. Let's pull the next order. We sold a WWE wrestling card. Okay, this is a 2016 Topps Road to WrestleMania ring, Hall of Fame ring. So it's of $299 as well. So there's only 299 of these made. $20 USD. I'll show you what I mean with the ring. I did slide it in a sleeve to get it shipped out. You can see it's like a 3D ring emblem there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Lita definitely was, that's like early 2000s, maybe late 90s, early 2000s. This would have been the only time period I think that I did watch wrestling. Well, the last time period. I watched it in the probably late 80s, early 90s, and then like not for a while, then the Attitude era, and now not forever again. But yeah, cool one. I like this one a lot. $20 USD. I got a bunch of these, but they're not really people who are worth a ton of money. I got a bunch that are like, you know, $5, $6 ones that I probably won't list online. But this was a pretty good one, so we listed it, and it did sell right away for $20 USD. Sold a pair of jeans on eBay, and I think people overlook American Eagle, to be honest. These are brand new with tags. I did pay full Goodwill price, which was, I think, $7, about $8, $7 and change, I think, for jeans right now at my Goodwill. I got $29.99 USD, about $40 Canadian. These are distressed, brand new with tags. Yeah, I don't know. American Eagle is definitely not a brand a lot of people like to pick up. It doesn't have a good resale following, but brand new with tags surely is not much of a risk, even on American Eagle jeans. You know, you could do the same thing probably with Old Navy and stuff like that. I'd make sure you're getting them super cheap because they're not going to sell for as much money. But you know, this is sort of in the same vein as that, right? Like American Eagle is typically not a very sought off resale brand. I do pick them up as well at the Goodwill bins, but I'm paying very, very little. You know, what I would still always pick these up brand new with tags when I do find them. I found them at the bins brand with new with tags, and nobody wanted them still, and they always do sell for, you know, about this amount of money, which was for these particular ones $29.99, about $40 Canadian. We made a Depop sale. Now I'm having issues with their platforms. I can't pull it up. I've got Stallion Express pulled up right now. I can't pull it up on my computer for some reason. Tried in Chrome, and I was able to use it in Safari here on my MacBook for a while, and now it's doing the same thing. It's not working, but it's still, the app is still working, so we're still able to get the address and get this shipped out today. But we sold a Columbia jacket, took an offer of $17. I had it listed for $21.99. I did pick this up at the Goodwill bins on Monday, and you know, we're already selling it. Today when I'm filming this, it's actually Thursday, so I think I listed this maybe a day ago. So got it cleaned up, got it listed, and sold right away. It's just a Columbia. It's like a jacket. It's a sweater jacket. Nice hooded fleece. It's in good shape. I wouldn't have paid much for this at the bins. You know, I don't pick these up at thrift stores, but I will pick them up at yard sales in the Goodwill bins or somewhere you can get them cheap. Happy with the sale. Happy with this Depop sale, even though Depop as a platform isn't working for me right now for some reason, but we're gonna get this guy out. And I'm gonna leave you guys with a little clip of my antique booth. So I was there and put some of these big Don Russ cards in there. They're like 90s oversized jumbo hockey cards. We also threw some of those 8x10 photos in there. You know, I've got it displayed right now for Christmas and holidays, but as soon as that's over, I plan on doing a really big overhaul on the booth so we can go into next year with a whole new mindset. And like, I think I'm gonna clear the deck and get a lot of this stuff out of there and take it to a local auction house and just start fresh, okay? So I think the booth started off super good. Like, I was very happy with the way things were going, and it's been on a bit of a decline. And I'm just wondering if it's just been stuff that's there now too long and it's stale inventory. Well, I'm gonna shake it up and give it a good chance at a run in 2025. You know, for now, I'm gonna keep the booth. It's never cost me any money. It cost me time, and I'll have to figure out at some point if, you know, it's worth it. Right now, going forward, it's still going to be worth it, and I'm going to give it another good try here in the new year, okay? If you guys like videos like this, please give this one a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we'll see you guys soon.